This has been a minute. It's been a second.
Everybody's coming.
Okay. Yes. You're live.
Everybody's coming.
What?
Seriously?
All right. We're here.
Hey guys, we're back.
We're back from our vacation. Back to real world. Back to real life.
Junior's in the house.
Junior's here. Hi. How are you, Junior? 6 people in the chat so far. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Kevin's back.
Kevin's in the house. Say hi to Kevin. Say hi to Kevin.
Got one.
Hi, Kevin. How's fishing?
Yo. Kevin,
Euclid's in the house.
Wagwan Euclid.
Euclid, did you miss us? Yes. And you.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're doing fine.
Came back from vacation. Wish we was still there.
There wasn't no vacation. There was a staycation.
No, yeah. Oh, we had a great vacation. Maybe we need to give everyone like a little update.
About what?
Just where we went. Guess who's here? Debbie's in the
Debbie's
house.
there.
Welcome, Debbie. Thank you for being here.
We miss you too, Debbie.
We miss you too.
Wagwan, Debbie.
I have fish in the freezer. Okay. He has fish in the freezer. Kevin has fish in the freezer. What type of fish, Kevin?
Redfish.
Redfish, snapper fish.
What's redfish?
It's like I don't know. I don't think it's a snapper.
So,
It's
come on, Kern.
Because-
He said redfish, so it's supposed to. We have different. We know the difference between the snapper and the pagi and
well,
the doctor fish.
yeah, but I don't know if it's redfish the same as a snapper.
Yeah.
Is it?
But who come up with the term redfish first?
Don't Jamaican have redfish too?
I
No,
don't
we
know
never
about
call
a
it
redfish.
anything red fish. We
We
have
have
snapper.
snapper.
Yeah. Kenrick,
So I
how
don't know if
are
it's something
you?
else different, 'cause there can
We
be
miss you.
a fish that you guys eat that's called redfish.
Fish fry.
snapper.
I'm always a
He
curious
said
person.
snapper.
I
He
want to
said-
learn at all
It's
times.
called
I
snapper.
guess
It's red
it's snapper.
snapper. That's what I guess that's why they call, and they just call it red fish.
I guess so. It says red snapper.
Fish fry. I'm in it. Kevin, host the fish fry. I'll be there.
That's it.
And Debbie, would you be there too?
You know
Yo, if you not the fish fry, or not forget me, make sure me get some sprat. You remember sprat?
Yeah, but why would you want sprat?
Because me want sprat.
Oh my God! Wouldn't you want a better quality fish than sprat?
What better than sprat?
Snapper, salmon.
Guy, sprat and festival. You eat sprat and festival?
I used to eat fish on festival, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What better than fish and festival?
But it
Okay.
depends
Well,
on the type of fish. It depends on the type of fish.
here.
No.
Yeah,
It depends
come
on the type of fish. But
Sprat.
I'd rather have snapper.
You
Snapper
always
and,
eat sprat with the festival, and that's what I want.
Kendrick, you like sprat, right? Sprat and festival.
Yeah.
Kevin says he's going out on a deep fish. We'll show you some nice catches this weekend.
Please put some pictures on Facebook. We want to see it. All right, let's just start now. Trinidad, we'll be there. All right, how was your day? Let's start there. We always start there.
Was good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, not so good, but I'm here on the live, so nothing beats that. How was your day?
Vice so chirpy.
My day was good. Outside in the sun. Wind.
Oh, mine wasn't
On top
so
of the
good.
roof.
Don't you like this weather? I like this weather.
You like this weather?
I absolutely love it.
Traveling
look.
Shinto.
you-
Traveling
Look,
Shinto is in the house.
So like
Welcome.
you don't like it. What's
I
up,
don't
Trav?
I don't mind it.
Hmm?
I don't mind it.
Me
at
don't know
all.
about I don't
but
mind.
but the transition between the different temperatures, sometimes I get sick. So, and I wasn't feeling well for the last 3
Yeah.
days.
When you come back from vacation, you always
To
get a little
pick
sick,
up a bug.
a little flu.
Yeah.
Me don't know what kind of vacation uno go on. But any vacation me go on, me not come back with no flu. Me I come back juju.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you guys for your patience. We went on a vacation. We needed a little break, but we are back and ready to go.
Yep.
We ran late today because I was stuck in some traffic,
Mm-hmm.
but I was adamant about making it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're talking about toxic relationships and signs of toxic relationships, right? So you want to first, let me list the first one that they say. The first sign that is established on incinc.com is a person that takes all and give none. So a taker, right? So when you're in that kind of relationship, you feel like there's a withdrawal of energy. So at the end of the day, you're done. You're depleted. So you invest so much, but you get so little in return. And eventually it's like having a bank account, right? If you constantly withdraw, after a while you're going to get something is going to decline. It's going to decline. And there's nothing more. So what is your thoughts on a relationship that takes and give none?
So you, at the end of the day, you get frustrated and fed up. Like, you're giving it your all and you're not getting as much in return. Well, sometimes I wouldn't put it like in return, but you're giving your all and you're not getting a good amount you feel is sufficient enough to balance things out. Because sometimes you won't, say for instance, you're giving 70 and the person not even giving 5%, and at least if they give 15, you'd even feel better. But they're not. But
is it worth being in a relationship with someone that you're giving 70?
No, I'm just giving a demonstration.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
You're giving an
example.
But
some people give a lot, but in turn, there's certain amount that they required to feel a bit,
satisfied in the relationship.
Yeah, and accommodating and stuff like that, and they don't get enough. So, so I just give that 70 amount and say that person would want you to at least give 15, but then you say, you know what, forget it, I'm giving 3. Right?
And sometimes you're in that relationship, and if you accept that, they'll constantly give you that or less.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the relationship evolves, and you guys goes together now. Is a separate,
start changing. Things start changing. Maybe your interest has changed. So, but once you get to that point where you're feeling depleted in the relationship, it's time to reconsider whether it's worth being in it. You understand? Because you have other factors and stress of life to deal with. Why stay in a relationship for so long that you're getting nothing in return? You're giving the person the best years of your life.
But some people are in a position where some people hold somebody like in the palm of their hands. I could give example, but we're gonna go
more. Yeah. This is just a touch of the iceberg.
Okay.
So Napathali is in the house. Welcome back. I appreciate you. Ange is in the house. Welcome, Ange. And the traveling Shinto, it says relationships are supposed to be two-way. It's supposed to be a two-way street. But my thing is, it might be a two-way street, but it's not being distributed maybe evenly. Because as you say, I'm giving you 70 and you're giving me 10. This is still a two-way. I'm giving you, but I'm not giving you enough in a relationship.
Well, it depends on the person, as I said, because some people don't require you to give,
they're satisfied with their minimum.
Exorbitant amount. They just want, for a totality of probably 20%, and they'll be fine with that,
So 20% as in 20% of the criteria that I'm looking for say I'm looking for certain criteria in a relationship, and I'm getting 20% from you, that is sufficient.
Well, that's what the person required.
Yeah, just 20%.
But then probably you just give.
My thought on that and my take on that is, when you're in a relationship, maybe initially you'll satisfy with the 20%, but the fact that it drains you over time, you cannot.
Some people can deal with that.
Well, I think another sign is like you try to avoid each other more and more every day. That's a sign of a toxic relationship.
That is a sign. That is definitely a sign of a toxic relationship. But
I'd rather stay at work then come home.
Mhm.
Then come home. Yeah.
Or go
Yeah.
to the bar first.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's
I
the
see you
same
when I
thing. You
later.
feel drained. You
Yeah.
don't want to come home.
And then
You're
you,
not happy.
and
It's
then
not
you get that
productive.
call. It'd be like you know, like, what's up? Are you coming home? No, not right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Some
mean-
people don't
And
want
you don't even
to.
answer
Some
the
people
phone.
dread coming home.
Sometimes she or he assumes that you're cheating, but you just want to
Yeah.
just stay
But
away.
why are you still there?
Hmm?
We're going to look at why are you still there. We're just looking at the signs now, but you're seeing this. You're drained. You're depleted. You're frustrated. The relationship is not productive. You're not growing. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Your visions are completely different.
Some people love peace. Some love others to an extent where they stay in those toxic relationships.
So
have
love the
some
person
people,
so
you have
much.
some people or some women love a man to the death of him. Look at how many times does that happen.
And we have story for that.
Okay.
I was in a relation that I thought I was doing all the work. Okay, so Debbie told the story that she was in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she thought she was doing all the work. She said, when I asked my husband why he did not do more, he replied, I cook for you every day, I do laundry for you, and I vacuum. So sometimes the person don't know they are not giving you enough. They assume that you're satisfied with what they're giving you.
So I would ask a question of Debbie is what else did she require for this gentleman to do?
Yeah. That's a good question. That is a good question.
What more did she want him to do? Because if he cook.
That's what he said. He cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So Debbie said, not Debbie, Kevin says, a happy wife, happy life, happy husband, suspicious wife.
Exactly. A happy husband is such a wife. He's like, why are you happy?
Wait.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be happy. I'm not happy.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's true.
So Debbie said, this is my way of showing love, showing you love. He was right. I thought love was gifts. So she thought that the more gifts she got, the more he was expressing how much he loved her.
So if she didn't get no gifts, he didn't.
So if there's no gift, then the love is a problem.
Mm.
Okay, Euclid says, and I love this, she says, if your home is not a safe haven, it is a war zone. Get out.
Mm.
If the home is tumultuous, if the home is chaotic,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to come home, then you are wasting your time. And that is the truth.
I think some people don't know how to get out.
As I said,
Or some people are scared of getting out.
I have stories of people wanting to get out but can't. Or think I wouldn't say can't, but it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's like because you got
some people they
got a lot
want
of
to move
finance tied up, or
Thank you,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of stuff tied up with each other, and for you just to walk out and just leave everything, it might be more easier to just stay and deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Debbie is answering your question. So that she's saying be romantic. Or do romantic things, right?
So he wasn't doing romantic things.
No, he's doing romantic in different ways that she didn't realize can be showed in different ways.
So it's like, remember we talk about that love language too. People express love in different ways.
So what she wanted was, sometime in come and touch her ear, kiss her ears, hug her up,
Right. So some people are more are more touchy-feely. They like to cuddle, they like to hug, they like to kiss. And that's how and some people aren't. Some people are gift givers. Some people love to receive gift, but they don't give anything in return. So different people express love differently. And remember, we are discussing, you have to know if your partner, if his method or her method of expressing love is satisfactory to you. If it's not, you're wasting your time, because you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to be satisfied at the end of the day. If you are a person that wants somebody to hug you and kiss you, but the guy or the girl expresses love in the terms of gift giving, then you're going to be at a deficit. There,
Is
Tyler
it- is
Perry
it-
said
is it-
something.
Well, is it a deficit?
You're at a deficit because what you're looking for, the method or the way you want love to be expressed, the person will not do it.
Well, how
Or
is it a
doesn't know how
deficit?
to do it.
would-
Because you want touching and hugging and kissing,
Mm.
but your relationship will be lacking in that area because that person don't express love in that way. They either choose not to express love in that way or they don't know how to express love in that way. People express love differently.
Mm.
You ever hear about those rich men, right? And they have their wives at home. They believe that if I come and buy her an expensive bracelet or buy her a new car, that is sufficient. But he spends no time with her. And maybe that is what she's craving. She's craving his time, but not his gift or gifts. So that is, you have to know what you expect in a relationship, how you want love to be shown. And if your partner is not doing it that way, then you need to have a discussion.
But so let's say, what's the percentage of rich men that have these wives, right? Portray their love for this woman by giving gifts.
Well, that's how they portray love.
But that's how, yeah.
No, I'm saying, so when she saw this rich man, isn't it, that's what you going in it for, knowing that?
No, some people fall in love with a rich man not because of his gifts or how much his possession. Yeah, there are people that genuinely love affluent people and not in it for their relationship, their wealth. Because it's like you have these people that go into these relationships and they have no problem signing a prenup. You understand what I'm saying? They're not in it for the wealth. There are a portion of people that's why they're in it. If you lose your money, you lose them. But there are people that genuinely love a person because of their personality, because of their character, and not because of their possession.
But I still want to know that percentage.
Oh, that percentage.
I would assume it would be at high percent.
Oh, the Walker family's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Debbie said, be
Walker.
romantic. I don't want to. I did not realize that they can show love. Oh, she didn't realize they could show love in different ways.
Yes.
Yep. Walker family's asking what we're talking about. We're looking at toxic relationship and the signs.
Some people show love in support. Some people show love in.
Exactly.
I got that.
Exactly.
In support. And some people show love in terms of be there for me, touch me, kiss me, and some people just don't want you to touch them sometimes.
Right, exactly.
And then get hot and still don't touch me. I'm just saying, but in other ways they show you love in terms of, you know,
right.
When you're upset, I'm upset with you. When you grieve, I grieve. When you go through struggles, I'll be there for you.
But what if your partner, that's not the way she's looking for love to be shown? Or she wants more than just that?
What's more?
Some people, you're saying support, but what if she wants gifts?
If she wants gifts?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody is different.
And you're not a gift giver.
Exactly, that's the point.
Then you're
going to create a toxic, and you can't create a toxic environment. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And Debbie says, I want romance. He thought making my life easier was the way of showing love. So, oh, babe, I'll take care of the laundry. I'll take care of this. Is enough. But she wants romance.
You know, he may not be a romantic person.
Let me ask Debbie this. Was he a bad person for that? In terms of, I'm asking Debbie.
It wasn't satisfying her.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just asking if he was a bad person for that in terms of he go around trying to making your life easier.
It's not a bad person, but that's not only what she's looking for. That's what we're talking about.
What she says, I know, right here. She said a reply.
Exactly. She's saying, I don't want money. That is not the way she wants love to be expressed to her. But she says, I want touching and time together. Remember, we talk about different.
Then let's ask her, if you get all the touching and time together and excluding all the cleaning and you know, making life easier for you, would she be happy?
I think you're thinking about extreme cases.
Debbie. Debbie, I'm talking.
He said he was not that bad. He wasn't a bad person.
Okay.
Debbie teach the man. That's what Kevin says. Traveling Shinto said, love is blind. It doesn't see if the person is rich or poor or rich. So when you genuinely love someone, it is beyond materialistic thing. It's beyond what you can give me physically. I need more than that. Because these material things are exciting for the moment. It's like you get a new car. It's beautiful for the moment. After a while, that fades.
Someone scratches it.
Somebody scratches it. No, when you love someone...
They buy me an next car.
But you can't buy love.
And walk away.
You can't buy love.
What the hell?
You can't buy love.
Think so?
Can't buy love.
So some women you can buy them.
No, you're not
But
buying
that's
love.
not buying love. You're just buying her present for that moment. That's what you do. You're buying her presents and you're buying her attention for that moment.
Exactly.
You cannot buy love. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What I bet you, if that woman is with you for the money, lose the money and see what happened. Lose the money and see what happened. Or let her find somebody else that will give her more and see what happens.
She gone.
Exactly.
Kevin said,
Same thing.
Exactly.
That's what Kevin said. When a man wants to be touchy and feely, the woman said, "What's wrong with you?"
So Debbie is saying, I want affection. And Traveling Shinto says there is a difference between love and infatuation. So her wanting you to buy stuff, she's infatuated with what you can do for her. That's what she likes. Oh, I'm infatuated with you because, he gives me a 10,000 allowance every month. That's what she's infatuated with. Does she want you? No, she wants what you can give her. So the moment that depletes or changes, you're going to be in a problem. You're going to be in problem. So you have to understand whether there is love or whether it's infatuation, as the Traveling Shinto says. So back to what we're saying. Debbie said it's not that he's a bad guy, but his love language does not connect
with
hers.
Exactly.
If you like to show love by words of affirmation, telling me how beautiful I am, how smart and intelligent.
So hold on. So Debbie has sent out Wi-Fi and I need to send out Bluetooth. Never
exactly. There's no connection. The connection is severed.
All right, Debbie.
Something is wrong. All right. So let's move on. We just started. Okay, let's talk about lack of trust is a sign that you're in a toxic.
We talk about trust all the time.
Okay, so we can move on to the next one. Hostile atmosphere.
Yeah.
Definitely. So when there's constant anger.
Yeah, man.
It's a sign of unhealthy relationship.
That definitely. I think that should be number one.
And if you're feeling unsafe. If you're feeling unsafe because the atmosphere gets so hostile, that is also
I think that should be
sign.
I think that should be the number one cause. Hostile
environment.
Yes.
When there's abuse. And abuse, as we had discussed before, can take several forms.
Yes.
It could be mental abuse, verbal, physical abuse.
Well, I don't care what kind of abuse it is. Once it's abuse, then you'll leave. Because it can lead to something else. It always starts out small, where you get away with one word, and then you come with a bigger one, and then you come with sentences, and then you come with paragraphs.
Yes.
And it just leads from there to
sometimes we think that abuse only comes from the male. But it's not true.
I got stories where
women can be very abusive.
Yes.
Their words can cut as sharp as a laser through you.
I don't know about words either, I know. You better hold at that. Yeah, man, woman, we.
Oh, and they can be physical too.
Yeah, man.
We're not denying that.
I know my Jamaican woman, they will box you off if they might talk to you 2 times and you're not listening. I've known of that. I've known of Jamaican women, bad man, thinking my biggest thing. And she stabbed him up a couple times and done him off. Bad man. He was the baddest thing on planet. And she finished it.
Wow.
So it can't, it don't have to be men only.
Traveling Shinto is laughing because you was nodding your head. Like, yeah. Physical and mental abuse is very bad. Yeah, exactly, Debbie. So signs of that, and we have stories on stories.
Hostile environment
about
is it take it for the cake for me. It's number one.
Yeah. And it's never okay. Never okay. If you're being abused, there are a lot of help out there. You just have to reach out to it.
So I have a friend where, right now he's going through some stuff where he dates outside, but this girl, he's with his baby mother. He left her. They leave. But
they're separated.
Yes. But because he usually send her a certain amount in terms of money, and he's dating the girl, and he bought something for this other girl that he likes. And she whip his ass.
Right, but they're not together.
Exactly. But she asked him for some money, and he said, I don't think I have it today. And he went and bought somebody something, and she whipped his ass.
Wait.
That's a toxic relationship.
It's never
And
okay.
I said
It's
to him,
never
listen,
okay.
I said to him, listen, you got to, because she do it all the time. And I said, you got to stop, because I've seen it before. Let it go. Do not go near this woman, because one day she's going to come and she's going to finish you. Because it goes to that where,
it gets extreme.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him, but you know when you're a man and you're young and you think you're the,
you feel like you can,
knife can't penetrate you. Yeah, then girl will penetrate that knife.
Yeah.
So I'm saying so.
Guys, just to take a quick break, if you haven't thumbs up our video, do so. If you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, please do so. It's Kern-N-Zane. And you want to just quickly mention your Sexy Tuesday?
Yes. So as I said, you guys come on Sexy Tuesday, right? I think I might do a show tonight for you guys.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I want to do a show tonight.
All
so you guys can listen to. All right.
Okay.
So you might can tune in. What about Kern?
Yeah.
Listen to me.
No, we always we played and we just sit and listen.
Okay.
Can you tell them what time you're doing Sexy Tuesday though, please?
Tonight? So I am gonna start 8 o'clock tonight.
I like when you start earlier.
Yeah. That's you I got bed.
Right,
but you guys can just put the thing there and listen
play.
on
That's what I do. I play and I lay in my bed and we listen to it and we listen to your music and everything. All right. So okay, let's continue. Let's see. I love that. So Euclid says you must be able to make some guidelines in your relationship as the guidelines in your relationship as to what you are not willing to accept and stick to it. Stop making excuses for a toxic partner. Yep. Yep. Okay. We make excuses, and I'm gonna give a story, guys. So there's this lady who been married for, she was married for like 30 years, and she was dating the guy since she was in high school or before high school, maybe junior high school. And that man was abusive from the get-go, but it started out small, right? He would try to control her. He would have outside partner and she had to deal with it. He would say stuff to break her. So she feel less than, and she felt like she couldn't go on without him. Without him, she was nothing. Because that's how they do. They attack your mental and then they attack your physical. And then he started hitting. He started breaking her jaws on several occasions. He would leave bruises. And because he was the main breadwinner, he would threaten her with removing all the finances from the house. So this thing got so bad that she left and she went into a domestic abuse shelter. But you know what? She went back because he came back with these promises. Oh, babe, it's going to be better. And she went back and it got worse. She left again. And he made these nice, beautiful promises of nothing. And she went back and it escalated. It got to the point where she was in the house and she had to tolerate him having another woman in the house. He told her that she should start living in the attic so he could live on the main floor with his new girl. So that's how it is.
But
they break you mentally. But they try to break
question
you.
Is,
yeah.
So let me ask a question. Whose fault is it?
See, this is not, the abuser.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Wait, wait, but you
I
gotta
just-
listen. You gotta. Okay.
I don't know.
101 Food Travel is in the house. Welcome, guys. Please thumbs up our video. So, okay, let me ask you. Ask the question. I'm posing the question back to you. Whose fault is it? So you guys heard the story. It's a very, very
It's
sad
her fault.
situation. It's her fault, you say.
Also, her fault for getting
She left
beat.
twice, right?
Yeah, but
You see,
No,
It's
no,
not- it's not
no.
so much-
It's
It's not
not.
so
I don't
simple.
want.
It's not
so-
I don't
so
want to
simple
hear.
that she
it's
left.
not so simple.
But she left because it got worse. And
It
no,
once-
I think
make
she
up
left
your
because
mind that-
people told her to leave. I don't think she wanted to leave.
why? I don't understand. I cannot understand why women
it's
stay
hard to
in
understand
abusive
when you're
relationship.
not in it.
I get that, but I'm saying, she made up her mind and she leave. Just stick to your guns.
But you
and
know what the thing is? You see, when she left, she had no money. She was struggling.
struggle.
See, it's
Die
not so
struggling.
simple. But when that's why I tell you, they break you mentally. You have to understand. It's
I'm
not like
sorry.
you're going in sound-minded. They first attack your psyche, right? So once they break you here, when they start hitting, it's like you forgive them. You're so forgiving to them. Oh, it's okay. They come and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to break your jaw." Because they
So
break you
let me
here
ask-
first.
let me
They
ask a
are
question.
breaking you here.
What if both parties hit each other?
Doesn't.
No, why you laugh?
That's a boxing match. If both
Yeah,
parties
right.
itching each other, you guys playing boxing.
No, I'm
Oh,
no,
you
no,
mean
no,
one defending themselves?
No,
Because
no,
if
no,
it's
no,
both
no,
like
no.
ba ba
both,
ba,
both
that,
of them are abusive to one another.
that is toxic also. There should be no hitting. There should be no abuse
But
in a
I'm
relationship.
just telling
They're
you.
both wrong. Once there's hitting, once there's verbal abuse, once there's physical abuse, the relationship
Biting and
biting,
and-
biting, pinching, kicking, it is
kicking.
wrong. It is
both parties.
if you are trying to defend yourself, you have a right to defend yourself, because if you're not expecting someone to hit you,
Defend yourself. Sometimes you just get mad and you just bite him on yourself.
bite him. You're not a dog. What are you biting for?
I'm not telling you his relationship that I've seen. And him just get mad and slap you and you just say, "No, me not take that thing," and you come and you just chew some cold water upon him and get sick. I've seen it.
I'm gonna give another story about unhealthy relationship, but let's just catch up. I heard the story. So Charlie Shinto says, I've heard many sad stories like this. So it's not an isolated case. And Euclid says, I blame him in the beginning and her in going back.
Yeah, I do.
But there's
Well,
a lot.
both
There's
of
a
us
lot.
should be blamed.
101 Food Travel is asking, what is the question? We're talking about signs of toxic relationship, and we were giving us a story about a woman that is in a domestic abusive relationship. Oh, Food Travel said roast and rice is on the menu.
Roast and rice.
Yes.
What, roast fish?
Chicken maybe.
So Euclid is saying you should remember, we say she was struggling and she went back, and maybe I should throw in that she also had kids, right? So she was in the shelter. It's a lot more complex. I was just giving a quick overlay of the story, but she was in the shelter, and the shelter, they were stealing her stuff, and it was a lot more complicated. But as Euclid said, she said struggle, and I guess things will get better. Traveling Shinto is saying there's a lot of psychological issues at play here. That's what I'm saying. It's so simple to say, oh, she shouldn't have gone back, or how she got out, she should have stayed out.
Let me ask you this question.
Your mind is such a powerful tool.
Let me
If
ask you
that
something.
is broken, it's like, what do you call it? The Stockholm syndrome, when the person like get close to their kidnapper or their captive, it's like they start protecting them, because they start attacking here. Once this is damaged, it's hard to just think the person is going to be completely rational. That's why I said they usually start attacking you mentally first, Then they go to physical. Once they know they broke you mentally, it gives them an easier way to attack you physically. Because if this is completely sound and they come and hit you, you're gonna hit back. You gonna grab something and hit back. You're gonna protect yourself. But when they attack you here, you'll be like, I don't want to hurt them. Or I forgive them. They didn't mean to. You make so much excuses for them. And I tell you, that's why they decide to attack you mentally first. They let you know that you're not good enough, or there's no one else that wants you. They're the only one. Or they try to isolate you from your family. So now you're by yourself. So if something happened, you have nobody to call on because you got no friend. They don't want you around no friends anymore. They want you to be their only friend.
Yeah, but let me ask you something.
Yeah.
But why do you get it to that point?
You see,
David's welcome, David.
David is in the house. David's in the house.
Look what he replied.
But Rose, 101 food travel, that's what she's doing. Toxic relationship is really hard to go through. I was there before. It's not easy. Did you hear that? So 101 food travel is telling you it is not that easy. It is easy to say when you are not walking that path. You're not walking that path at all. So it's easy to say, oh, but why didn't you get out? How many people are in toxic relationship? It might not be abusive, but they're still there. It is not so easy to walk out. Woman's heart fight against their Debbie says woman's heart fight against their brain. So your heart is telling you, oh, I love him. This is who I want to be with. He's my soulmate.
So Debbie, can I actually so you're saying that I could abuse somebody and get away with it?
And what she's saying, woman thinks that they can change the man. So you know he's doing this. Oh, he'll change. He'll change for me. So
she's letting me know that I can be in an abusive relationship, and
she's not telling you it's okay.
No,
you can do it. She's just telling
because
you
I don't know of that.
Right, but she's telling you sometimes, like a woman that is in an abusive relationship is fighting an internal battle. Her heart is telling her one thing, and her mind is saying something else.
I understand what you're telling me, but I still can't understand why they stay.
And that's you won't understand because you're never been in one. There's a lot of
support groups out there.
There is.
That helps you, to get away from that. But some still stay in it.
Wait, David be hilarious. David said, once they stop serving you pizza, you know it's done. David. No. Oh, David says men have bigger brains. It's science. But the thing is, like, sometimes women, we follow our emotions. We let our emotion drives us.
Oh, look what 101 says.
Okay. Exactly. And that might be the reason she stayed 101. So 101 food travel says, yes, when I was in an abusive relationship, so much is going on in my mind, right? Even when my friends are trying to tell me something, my mind and my heart says different. So it's like a battle. It's like an internal battle that you're facing.
So let me ask 101 something, right? So 101, when your mind was telling you A, and your friends was telling you B, what good that was in the relationship, which is C, was keeping you there?
Okay, she's gonna answer that, but I want to just chime into that. She said, but before it became physical, which led to the hospital, I told myself that's it.
It's after it came physical.
Yeah, after it came physical, it has to end, right? You know why I think some people stay?
What was good?
the initial part of the relationship.
Mhm.
It's like you hold on to that idea.
Mhm.
That is the gold mine that you're holding on to, hoping that once you dig through it, you'll find more treasure.
Yeah, you was dating the representative.
Yeah, exactly. So when you met this guy, it's not like you meet a guy the first day and he's abusive the first day.
Mhm.
Abuse take time.
Yeah, to break it down.
Exactly. They break you. So initially you meet this wonderful guy and you be like, oh my God, this is the one. But over time, you start seeing a fragment of who the guy is supposed to be.
Mhm.
And then over time, you start losing who you are. It's like you see a fragment of them and you lose a fragment of who you are. And you try to do the things to make sure they're happy. I remember the lady I was talking to. I was on the phone with her, right? And she was telling me like what is happening. And the moment that man walked through the door, she's like, I gotta go. He's here. So much control. She's not able to speak freely. He tried to control her.
Mhm.
She went to hospital over and over. You know how much time she locked him? Guys, it got more complicated. She put him in jail. He got locked up. And you know what she did? Dropped the charges. After that, the pain wears off, she dropped the charges.
So why she drop the charges? That's what I'm saying.
Because she was in love. She thought she was in love with him.
That's what David says right here.
I'm back. Got a phone. Oh, Debbie. Okay, thank you. Debbie. Oh, they believe that they deserve the treatment that they're getting. Ooh. And the only reason the person are treated is because they love them. Oh, so David is saying the person who is being abused feel like they deserve this treatment.
Because they really don't know better, I believe. I think.
Right. I like that. That's true, David. That is true. You feel like, okay, I deserve this. Or I've heard people says that that's the way he shows love.
It was my fault.
It's my fault. Exactly.
He punched me because I provoked him.
I provoked him. Yes. So 101, I guess she can relate. She said, so many times I've tried walking away from him. You understand? You was asking, why do you stay? It's not like the person like, I'm not trying. And she feel like, she said, it was a part of me hoping he will change. So you're staying with the hope or the belief that he will change over time. Give him time, he'll change. But they don't.
And because she was raised different and believed that marriage doesn't need to be broken. So she said, she's trying to work with the marriage. Hopefully, you know, things will get better, but never did.
And another reason, we're diving into this one deep, but this is deep by itself. People also say, I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it for the kids. I'm staying because of the kids.
But you're not.
So Kevin, you can be beating you at home?
You're not doing it for the kids.
Hey, Kevin?
Wait, Kevin says, we're talking it out on the woman's side. What about the male side? The abuser? Or when a male gets abused? Because we're saying male can get abused.
Yeah.
We did state that, Kevin.
And you told the story about the girl that stabbed the guy.
Yeah, baddest thing in the world.
And she stabbed him.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah. Men get abused a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think it's more common.
I know of one who is getting abused right now.
Okay, you know about a person who is abused. What type of intervention have you provided?
I tell him to stop going around this woman. Because they're not together regardless anyway. You know what I'm saying? So stop being around her that she feels she should put her hands on you. Because and listen, you know Jamaicans, man, they're very impulsive and, they're aggressive. But because he's here, you know that anytime he ever put his hand on her, he's going to go to jail. And the thing is, women use that as a tool, say I can hit him without him trying to put one there and hand on me. It's gonna lock him up.
Oh, Debbie said, I would like to hear the abusive man's side. Why is he hitting? Why is he doing the things he's doing? Why does he act the way he does?
Well, Debbie, we can't explain that to you, because I don't do that.
I
That's why I have to get these answers. Why women stay in abusive relationship? I just can't understand why. Once you see it start go to as I said, it starts out small.
It always,
I always think that,
always.
and it gets magnified, and it just get into like.
But you know what I want to say is that people don't understand that control is a form of abuse, right? Because we talk about the physical abuse, right? A lot of women go through mental abuse, but don't even recognize that it's mental abuse, right? I'm going to give a story. I remember I was dating a guy in college. I'm just thinking about it now, to be honest. That was abuse. I was dating a guy in college, right? He was very strict on time, right? And if he was 1 minute late, he was upset with you, completely upset. So he tried to control you, because you don't want to get him upset. So you try to be there exactly on time. If you had to sacrifice something on your side to make sure you got there on time, you would do it. So that also, I believe, is a way of abuse, because after a while you find out that you was losing yourself. You become a fraction of you. Like a normal relationship, you can explain to your partner why you're running late. In that relationship, you can't, because then the person don't want to talk to you again for a long time because you was a minute late. My stuff is down. Let me get it. He killed her.
He brought her back. She came back, running back, and he killed her for leaving.
Wow. So you see how... Wow.
So read it out now.
Okay. I'm just in shock about it. So Euclid is telling the story that her god sister left her abusive husband and move out, right? He would call her and say he doesn't have a stove to cook, and she felt sorry for him, right? And went to feed him. So he knew what part of her heart to like tap on. So she went and was like, oh my, he don't have any food, so I'm gonna provide him food. You know what that man did? He killed her that same day. It's like, how dare you leave me?
Yeah, that's why you just leave.
No.
What?
She left.
Yeah,
but she felt sorry for him. Yeah. Yes.
He could
yes.
Yes. You left. Leave.
Yeah, but she left. But she not come
That's
back
what I
to
keep
stay.
saying.
She not come back to stay. She
No.
was the one to feed him.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Don't
She
feed
was
him.
feed
Don't
him.
give him a damn food. You leave already.
I saw
That's
this.
it.
I saw this
don't
one
understand.
on was it one of those
You're being
talk
abused.
shows.
Leave. Don't come
It's
back.
not so simple. It is
No.
not so simple.
That's
It's
what
not
I
like
said.
one or two.
Me go
It's
back to somebody else.
it's
to do
not
all
Well,
so
that.
I know.
simple.
I heard a story one time.
I just can't. I
I heard a
can't.
story that this guy was getting,
No.
but his wife used to be. He gets paid on the Wednesday morning. She'd be there, waiting for that check every Wednesday, and she'd be like cursing him out, downgrading him, and he just have a little $5 allowance every day. She give him $5.
Oh my God! They say that's abuse.
You know,
That's abuse.
every day, that's
if
a-
the man
that's-
works, you want to give him crumbs to keep in his pocket because you want to control how he spend the money.
That's his fault.
Well, that's his fault, yeah, but that's abuse.
That's his.
That is abuse.
I know, but that's his fault. First of all, I might paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
See, but it's not so simple for everyone. Coolie Gal is in the house. Welcome, Coolie Gal. I want to just put a story and then we're going to read these comments. There was a lady who was in an abusive relationship for a very long time with a guy, right? Anyway, she left the house and she went to her mom's house. She left him, went to her mom's house. That man showed up to her mom's house with a shotgun. So her and her mom. She left, but he went to, he knows her mom's house. Another story about a woman that was in a...
She did that?
Her face was destroyed. You guys could look it up. Yeah. I think the mom died, but her face was blown off. But she survived. She survived. There was another story about a man that, and we're talking about men being the abuser, but it happens, the reverse happens also. She was in a relationship. He was beating her like crazy. You know, her family encouraged her to leave. You know, that man got acid and threw on her because she was going to leave him. So that's what I'm saying. It's not so simple. It's not so simple. Leave. Because there are cases where people walk out and still lose their life, as Euclid showed. You do the thing. Okay, leave. I leave. But what happens when he trails you?
Stalks you.
Exactly. And people say, oh, get the order protection.
Okay.
She did have an order protection. She did. So that's why it's a very dangerous.
I want them to leave out of abusive.
Okay, but
you are
if they leave,
supposed
the
to
guy
leave.
come hunt them down.
Yes, yes.
Or the woman come
yes.
hunt them down.
But I rather than leave.
Like your
than...
friend. Like your friend. He left, but the woman still abused him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can leave. That's why situations are different.
That's his fault. That's Kevin's fault.
Okay.
Tell him all
you
the
call
time.
his name.
Yes.
You just call out his name.
Of course, he knows. He watches all the time. That's Kevin's fault. What you should do, right?
You just call out the guy name.
Yes. Kevin knows. Because that's his fault. You understand? Because we tell you, say, stop going around this woman.
Okay, but if he doesn't run, the woman come around.
Yo, send that thing by.
But listen, does he have a
Send
kid?
that, send that money electronically.
Does he have a kid?
But don't go around this person.
Does he have a kid?
Yes, he does.
So he has to see her.
No, that.
No, so you don't have to see the kid then.
No, man, send a nanny or something. Something. We don't have to. Because every time there's an altercation, every time I see there's an altercation, there's something gonna happen.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that. So David says, where is I just missed it. I was dating a girl who claimed I was emotionally abusive anytime I call her out on something, right? And he said that was her form of control. So like if he says something, she's telling you you're abusive. So it's like he has no voice. So there is also some people take advantage of that.
Well, I state that you know, sometimes some women know that you cannot hit them with the way the system is set up, because if you hit them, they're gonna be pulled. So they strike first and then hit you and then swing this and swing that. You see what I'm saying? Just for you to respond. And as soon as you respond, then they're gonna call the cops.
Wait, this got crazier. So two things I want to point out. Coolie Gal says, remember that guy that the lady went to provide the food for because he didn't have any stove and he killed her? Coolie Gal said, let him starve to death.
Yes.
Let him starve to death.
I agree.
If you hear, he's dead. You just don't feel sorry for him. But then Euclid says something. Her story with the guy that killed his wife, the man drank poison and died. So the kids have no mom and no dad.
Yeah, all because she left which part she did and go feed this man because she feels sorry for him. See what I'm saying?
When he killed her, he said, no, I'm not going to go to jail.
He's not going to jail. He's not going to jail, so he killed himself. But that's how crazy it is.
But some people feel like, I can't have you.
Then nobody else will. Yeah, control. They try to control you. And that's why control is a sign of toxic relationship. It is a sign of toxic relationship. If a person wants to control you, then that relationship is toxic. Why are you trying to control somebody?
Get a remote.
Control the TV. Debbie said, I prefer a good iron skillet.
That's craziness, man.
No. So, okay. Wait, we didn't even touch the signs yet. Oh my God. I guess this can be tied with it. Constant disrespect. You know, that is a sign. Mutual avoidance. I avoid you, you avoid me. That is a sign of toxic relationship. Insufficient support. When I need you, you're not there. You're not providing me any support, comfort, or anything. That is a sign of toxic relationship. Never ending drama. If every single day you're in a relationship with somebody and you're fighting, come on.
That's second.
Yeah, that is in a toxic relationship. Feeling unworthy. That is a sign of a toxic relationship.
What's feeling unworthy?
Feeling like I don't deserve any better than the treatment I'm getting from him.
So when you say the treatment that you're getting from him, then I could state that. But then when you said feeling unworthy, the person can just feel like, he's so nice and classy and I don't deserve him. And
then that's a toxic relationship. You got a problem. If you feel like he's up here and I'm down here. Yeah.
That's your problem.
But then that relationship is not healthy. It's not healthy. How could that be a healthy relationship?
Well,
if you see your partner as God and I gotta worship him, then you're not in a healthy relationship.
Don't put the bar that high, dog. God damn it. Put a little bit lower. Like God.
No, but that is the truth. If you feel like your partner is here and you're here, that relationship is toxic.
No, I think you should raise your bar.
Okay, and the relationship is toxic. Whether you are contributing to the toxicity of the relationship, because if you feel like he's here and you are here, you're not giving him positive energy and positive vibes.
You don't know about that. You can't still give positive vibes. Just raise the bar. Just say, I'm determined to make myself better. That's all.
No,
I don't think it has to be toxic.
No, I believe it is though.
I don't know about that at all. Because I've seen people where certain things they couldn't do, and then after they learn and they get themselves better, they raise themselves.
Okay, why do you think he's better? Why? Because he has a higher degree? What makes a partner better than you?
Nobody knows better than me.
Exactly. The accolades that follows your name does not make you better than your partner. The amount of money that you contribute into the relationship don't make you
feel that way. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, that's why it's toxic. If you feel like your partner is way above you, no, boo-boo, no, you're not gonna feel no better than no. Sense of stagnant. So if you feel like you're stagnant in the relationship, we're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything, we're not growing, we're not achieving anything.
What do you want to do?
Make goals. Set goals together in the relationship. When you just started your relationship with your girlfriend, 10 years later, if you're at the same point, you're not growing. If mentally, emotionally, you're at the same place you was with her when you just started dating, you're not growing.
I think I'm growing.
Okay, so then you're not stagnant.
You got 4 kids. That's
growing. Well, you're growing in number. So that is also important.
They're like trees now, growing really fast.
Yes.
All right.
Another thing, because we're running through these so we don't run out of time, bringing out the worst in you. If you come and you bring out the worst in me, or I bring out the worst in you, that relationship is toxic.
What's the worst though? Why Kern have to bring out the worst in you?
Because that's when the relationship is toxic, and it ties back to if every day is tumultuous.
That's you. Why would Kern have to bring out the worst in you?
Say for example,
what Kern do if we bring out the worst in you?
Say it.
I'm just giving that example.
And I'm giving an example. If there's constant infidelity, that gonna bring out the worst in you. If that's the relationship here, you have to always be fighting with this girl over him, this girl over him, another girl over him.
All right. Scratch that. Can you give me something else? Give me something else.
It could be several things that he brings out the worst in you. He's lazy and not doing anything, and you have to be working.
Give me one next one.
Bring out the worst in you. He's always trying to break you.
I was just trying to think, why would somebody bring out the worst in them?
Yeah.
But those are 2 good ideas. I just wanted to peel off some of that.
Wait, that's good. David says, I feel as good 10 years in a relationship as I did at the start. That's an accomplishment.
Mm.
So feeling the same way or loving the person, hopefully the love grows. Right? That's what I'm hoping. Because I think love gets strengthened when trials come in and you can accomplish things or you can get through it, right? Because when I just meet you, yes, I love you, but I think love can get better. I think love can get stronger. So hopefully 10 years later, the love has become solid. That means it will take a lot to break you.
Like one truck running a while can't break.
Can't break you.
Yes, truck mash up.
Yeah. Yeah, when you first meet somebody, yeah, I love him. He's so gorgeous.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga. But then you're in 10 years, you've been through stuff.
And then
You've been through stuff and you've overcame a lot of stuff. You've overcome a lot. So that love got stronger. What could break you when you just started can't break you now.
So you go from goo goo gaga to googie googie.
No.
No.
So we got this, babe. We got this.
No. Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, some boneless goat. Just because
Who still at that about food?
Kern is involved in the conversation. He says, I want boneless goat. But we had that in Trinidad when we got there. It was
boneless goat?
Oh, yeah. But I was asking.
Isn't that all about work?
I don't know.
That's what I was wondering, but I'm
When they had
assuming
to cut
they
it out,
use the meaty part of the goat.
They cook it down.
No, it's a lot of work.
No, they
I
cook
don't know how
cook
they
till
do
the-
it,
the
but they
part
get it
falls
done.
right off the meat.
Oh my God. This man, I discuss.
And another thing, no, food, that thing is.
Yo.
Nah, if you go there,
Yeah.
you need to try that. That's the, like, just to go only. Don't get nothing else. But you know, my other brother hooked us up. Like, whoa.
Wow. Debbie says, because she's addressing what David says, that he feels the same way that he did 10 years ago. And Debbie says, my stepmom and dad have been married for 55 years and she still get butterflies when he calls her or flirts with her. That's beautiful.
Remember one time
It's good.
we was in Rite Aid and it was an older couple, and every time he talked to his wife.
No, he's not at that writing.
No.
Not at
But
that writing.
he's a screamer, and she said, "You can't have chocolate. I want chocolate."
Yeah.
And we talk to you. Hello, can you tell me?
Yeah, he
what
screams
your,
at his wife.
Chocolate, like he doesn't realize he's screaming at her.
Yeah. But them, I think years later, we saw them walking, and it's like she is right behind him every step.
She walks behind him, like
she walks behind him.
behind him.
Yeah.
But they're so been together so long.
They've been together for
and they
so
raised up
long.
in that back in that old generation that the man leads everything.
Yeah, she walks
and
behind.
she walks behind him.
Yeah, but that's an agreement they make from.
But that's like 1900s or whatever it was born.
And whatever agreement you and I make.
No, but that's just how they was raised. That's how they was.
Yeah, and when they get together, they have that agreement, right?
I don't think it's an agreement. It's an understanding.
Yeah,
it's an understanding.
No,
yeah.
but that time the man was the head winner. The woman wasn't working. Woman couldn't work. Woman couldn't vote. You know, that's the time.
And she probably still have that mentality.
That's the mentality. She, because that era of time, the woman couldn't do much. There was homemakers, and but they got old enough. But as an old age, he used to scream at her like constantly. Every time you talk to her, you're screaming.
Yeah.
And
but he don't scream at anybody else. That's the crazy part about it. First, I thought it was a mental condition where he had to speak and project his voice so much. But no, he only does that to her. He only does that to her.
Like he's so aggravated with her. Like every minute. And she said, "You can't have chocolate." Doctor said, "I don't care.
I want chocolate." David was making jokes with Debbie when she was saying, "Oh, her stepmom still gets butterflies." David said it's an allergic reaction. It's an allergic reaction. And you claim been with Kevin for 13 years and she wants more together.
Yeah.
But you claim, can you say you love David? Can you say that you love Kevin more now than you did 13 years ago? And the question to you too, and I want you to answer the question. Do you love Coolie Gal now more? How long you been together? Don't get it wrong, because she's on the live. Don't let her correct you here.
She can't correct me.
You don't know.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, is it over 10 years?
Yeah, it's over 10 years.
Okay, over 10 years. Can you say you love Coolie Girl now than you loved her 10 years ago? And has the love gotten stronger? Okay, we're gonna be frank. Do you get butterflies?
Butterflies? No, we don't get butterflies. We just know say.
Because after 10 years, do you still get butterflies?
I don't know about a butterfly. When I get a butterfly, it's just that, when we see Esme, that's my partner and friend. I don't know about the butterfly thing. We pass the butterfly stage.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get butterfly?
Butterfly. I'm in love with him. I love him deeply. And I think it's beyond how I loved him when I met him initially.
Yeah, but you don't get
butterflies. I think
you
initially was infatuation. You saw a person and you're infatuated with something, right? And then you learn, it's like, or you love them, but not to the extent I love him now. I think how I see love, and maybe people can correct me, love is like a foundation that you build, right? So initially you have it, the foundation was weak when you just meet the person. But over time, the person show you who they are. They show you how supportive, how compassionate, how understanding. Then you've been through stuff and you see how you guys overcame it. The foundation start becoming solid.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Over time, it start becoming solid.
That's a solid.
That's how I see it. I can't tell you, like, what if we go through something now, we can overcome it easier now than I would be able to overcome it 13, 14 years ago.
When you have the butterflies.
When you had the butterflies.
I agree. See, so I'm right. I don't think we have the butterflies.
But this is real life.
I personally think that when me and her think together, like we get together.
Yeah. Powerful.
And she should
agree.
Yeah. Then we do anything.
Yes.
But when we're not thinking and putting our
align, when you're not aligned, your thoughts don't align.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. I believe that when you find your right partner, and we're not saying anything perfect, and things can change anytime, because once the person start having their vision start changing from what you guys agree upon, then the foundation can get crumbled. You understand? So love in any aspect, the foundation can be destroyed. So when a person start looking outside, it's almost like they're chipping away from the foundation of your relationship.
I think she loved me more than before, though.
Right.
Because I can tell you, see, for example, when I come home, and sometimes I swear this woman is in her dead sleep, and I just walked in.
Wait. I'm sorry, don't cut your story. I can't believe David. David said, at my age, I no longer get butterflies. Now I get gas. All right, finish your story.
Yeah, so I swear she would just get up and talk, hi, baby. I like that little.
You like the voice?
Yes.
You like that sexy voice?
Yes.
Hi, baby.
Even on the phone, she'd be like, hi, baby.
That makes okay. So you're doing something good, Coolie Girl. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
So once
I'm Kevin's best catch, I'm good. See? Euclid is good. Euclid. So wait, did I miss? So Euclid. We've been talking. You're missing a lot of stuff.
So KernNZane Bear back attack a lot of crap, man.
So, Kevin says, no matter how much my wife gets me angry, I still have her in mind. He's still her number one. Or she's still his number one. Okay. So, you're saying your relationship has gotten stronger over time. And what has contributed to this relationship getting stronger? Because we're talking about the toxic relationship.
Struggles.
So your struggles have strengthened your relationship.
Yeah, struggles. That you know, so the person is there for you. They're in it for us to
for the
win.
long haul.
Mhm.
They're not in it just to get what you can give them currently.
Not at all.
So because it is good to look at relationships that are working. Because we are surrounded by relationships that are failing, right? But you have a relationship that has been going on for over 10 years. So something,
Probably 11.
okay, over 11 years. So something you're doing is working.
Something I'm doing is working.
Something you're doing is working. As long as you're not in a toxic relationship. Because people can be in a relationship. Because length of time doesn't determine health of relationship.
That's
That's what we need to understand. Because you have people in relationship for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And they haven't lived a healthy 1 day worth of relationship.
What?
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Not 1 day?
Not 1 day. They're in a relationship because of what they can get. But is it healthy? No, it's not healthy. All right, let's look at the other thing quickly. When you're in a relationship also, and it's like the person, you can't do anything right for the person. Everything you do is wrong. That relationship is toxic. I can't please you. I can't please you. They tell you, babe, you need to work more. You work more. They're telling you, oh, you're not spending enough time. You spend more time with them. Oh, I need some space. Oh, babe, you need to cook more. Oh, you cook more? Oh, I don't like the food. Okay.
You're too clingy.
You're too clingy.
Right.
It's like nothing the person do is satisfactory to you. Everything you got a problem with. That is a sign that your relationship is toxic. And Euclid says you never stop working on your relationship. You know, that is the misconception that people have, is that once you get the relationship, once you get married, you're good. You made it. Yes, we're done.
You just start.
Yep. Once you get married, you're done. It's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. They think, oh, when we date, we had to work, because we're working towards marriage. We got to that goal and we're done. I don't have to do anything else. And that's why you always hear some people say, oh, she let herself down, or he let himself down in a relationship. He got comfortable. Once you get comfortable in a relationship where you're not growing anymore, then your relationship will become toxic. You can't be stagnant in your relationship. It's like your relationship is like a plant, right? And you say, oh my God, I can't wait for my plant to bear the first fruit. You see the first fruit and you stop. I'm not watering no more. I got my first orange, or I got my first mango, or my first...
Well, who thinks that way though?
A lot of people.
So you get more and more mango.
But they want more mango, but they're not putting in the work to get the mango.
No,
it's not like they don't want the mango. It's not like they're saying, I don't want a healthy relationship.
Babe,
or I don't want
more mango. Especially if you're blacky mango. Water that so thing can get more blacky mango.
Sorry. 101 Travel is leaving. Thank you so much for being here. 101 Travel, Food Travel.
Food travel. See you. Travel safe.
Have a great one.
All right.
So, relationship is constant work. It's a constant investment.
Well, more mango.
So you have to keep working. You understand? So let's start wrapping it up. Overall, wait, David says, I hope I don't get in a relationship with a fruit. Wait, okay. So let's see what we've learned, because that's what I want to start taking away from these chat. It's beautiful for us to go on and have fun. But what is the takeaway? What have we learned from this discussion? One is that you have to be in a relationship where a person will deliver the love language that you are looking for. Right? So if you want love in the form of affirmation,
but that should be stated in the first place. So you don't know if you're going to.
I think that you see over time, though. Because anybody could say anything when you just get with them. Babe, I'll be a perfect provider. Babe, I'll always tell you how beautiful you are. Oh, babe, I'll always hug you and stuff. This you see over time. But once you start seeing the flag, then that's when you need to reevaluate. So you need to know. David said, I've dated a few nuts. So first one, you have to understand.
Which nut? On the tree?
Cashew nut, peanuts. So communicate the same love language as you. Look out for the signs that the relationship is getting toxic. There are different forms of abuse: physical, mental, psychological abuse. Right? Abuse don't always start out physical. Sometimes they break you mentally first.
Verbal.
They break you verbally. And then it might escalate and get physical. We told a story about the lady that left and came back. One-on-one travel told her story. You leave and you come back. You leave. You know what it's like? It's not even have to be a physical abusive relationship. How many relationships unhealthy? You delete the guy number or you delete the girl number because you're upset at that mind because they do something crazy. Then you go back through your call history, get the number to call them back again. How much time you tell a girl I'm done or a guy I'm done, but then you try to reconnect after? Nothing has changed. The person haven't changed. Sometimes you get lonely. Sometimes you say, oh, I love this person. I miss them. And it drives you right back into the situation that you started. You got to love you. You gotta love you. Nobody can love you until you learn to love you. If you feel like you're being broken, then it's time for you to evaluate your relationship, where you want to be and where you are currently. Euclid says, put a sign on your door, no fruits or nuts allowed, David. Yeah, you have to know who you're getting into and if that's where you want to be. And you know, we take away also when those people are in an abusive relationship, it don't matter how much you tell them to leave or encourage them to leave. If they're not ready to leave, it's going to be very hard. Wait. Yes. So is there anything else you would like to add to signs of
well, what I want to add
is
tell you ladies to jump out. All right? Jump out.
And we looked at people that jumped out.
I know you guys say it's hard.
Jump out of the moving car.
Anything they want to do. Jump out of a relationship, jump out of a bus, jump out of a van. Just come out.
How about
you need to get a lot of support.
Rihanna and Chris Brown. Did she jump out?
Oh, Rihanna.
Remember how that was?
Well, that ended once that happened because they can afford to.
No, but they'll still see each other after that.
A little.
So
that wasn't
much.
But I think the fact that she is a public figure also pushed her to leave him. Because people were encouraging her.
But at the same time,
he had no choice.
But at the same time, him learn from him hitting her because he kind of stagnant in career through 2 albums.
Yeah.
Now he kicks off back. But you learn, say, when you do these things, you got to be consequences. So, ladies, I'm just saying, come out. I just don't understand why you guys stay. I still can't understand it.
And we might not understand it because we're not in that position.
I get it, but I want to come out.
And that is encouraged. And there are support groups. There are a lot of support groups. There's domestic violence number that you guys could contact. Find a friend that you can talk to and confide in.
And that goes for both gender.
Yes.
Not one.
Yes.
Both.
Yes. Definitely. Remember, I think Debbie had asked, she would like to get the perspective from the abuser. Like, I guess, why is he doing it? And sometimes this is what he grew up seeing. he feel that he made him like be in control if he can hit her so that she could be submissive to him. So he wants to control her using physical force.
I don't know what they
Because Chris Brown, I think he was saying he saw his mom be abused. He grew up seeing his mom abused. So it does something when a kid see a parent being abused. It does something to their psyche. It does something to them.
But I grew up to see. Remember, I asked a question about the two abusers. I grew up to see my mom and dad abuse each other, punch, kicking, both of them. But I can't just come and say me go beat a woman or stuff like that. It's just.
Is it because you got beat? You know.
Not really. Like you don't have to do the same thing.
You can break the cycle. Break the cycle of abuse.
Like for example, my dad smoke. I don't have to smoke. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it's not everything they do you have to do. You have your own mind and thoughts. You know what is good and bad. So you
and
follow
that is
from
true. But not everybody does that. That is beautiful. That yes, we have our own minds. Because if it was so simple, a lot of people wouldn't be in jail. It's like they grow up seeing their parents like robbing and stealing and stuff, like robbing, killing and stuff, and they start doing the same thing.
I'll give you an example. So every morning, we used to drink peppermint tea. All six of us in the house. Our 4 kids and me and Esme. But recently I said, you know what? Let's transition from this peppermint. This peppermint is a Caribbean thing. I wouldn't say it's only Jamaican, but it's a. So I put 7 cups out and I asked everyone, we're going to drink hot chocolate. And one don't want the hot chocolate. One want tea.
So you're saying that one has a mind of their own.
Yes.
So you're saying.
And I have to make sure I make a tea because she don't want the hot chocolate. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it is important that you have a mind of your own. It's important. And you know, it's a beautiful thing when you have your independence. Because sometimes the abuser use that as incentive to cripple you. You understand? Because I am the only one that provides, you got to just deal with what I give you.
I get a call today about that. So let me run this quick. So, you know, I have a friend that always calls me, right? She's married, but she gets some abuse, tell her about her country, which is Jamaica. So that makes me more, you know, irritated. You know, don't talk about Jamaica. That's what I'm saying. Well, I get it. You know, abuse Jamaica. That's fine. But then, you know, what he use is example of he's the one paying the rent for the house, and you know she does not want to be with that individual. But he came and he proposed, I'm going to give up the house and I'm going to move. But if you want to come, she was telling me she's in a dilemma because she doesn't want to go.
She can't provide for herself.
Yes.
Exactly.
See? Control.
And I told her, if you go to me, that tells him straight out, you have to deal with my shit.
But does she have any family members or friend that can provide her refuge currently?
Listen. When my sister was going through her stuff, she went to the shelter. And she got through it. She get through whatever she getting through. She didn't even hesitate. She went to the shelter, get a room.
But she by herself. But if you have more, if you have by yourself. Yeah, okay with the shelter?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she went there and she dealt with it. She get a room. Now you know where she is. She's in Jersey trying to get her house. So
she went through it.
So that's why I said.
Got over it.
That's why I said I cannot understand why people stay in it. Now I told this young lady, if you go with this man, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna tell him, listen, you have to deal with my foolishness. I see that you can't provide for yourself, so you have to deal with foolishness. There is ways. You have to just make a sacrifice. If you can't make that sacrifice, then that's on you.
But that's the thing. Some people
And I tell
are
her
scared
straight.
to make that move.
Yeah,
They're scared
make
to
the
make that
move.
leap. Yeah, some people are really
It's-
scared. Thank you, Euclid, for telling them to
It's
hit
like
that
a
like
ship
button. Thank
is
you.
like a ship is on fire, right? You're afraid of the water. Listen, I'm jumping in that water.
The shark gonna bite you.
The-
Bye.
Bite me. It's either him bite me or he miss me. One of them.
Yeah.
But you have to do something.
Yeah, it's true.
Because
It's
if
true.
you're on a ship and you're gonna burn, why did you stay on it? You
Take
have
a chance.
Yeah, you have an option. Jump off that water and see what happens.
But what if you can't swim?
What if you can, when something gonna happen? You splatter behind something. Something.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
we're laughing about it. What if you can't swim? But the truth is, for some, it's easier than others. It's just like some people can tolerate more than others. Some people refuse to tolerate nonsense.
Mhm.
So, you know, we just, if you know somebody who is going through it, it is nice if you can be a source of support. Because, and don't think you can control them. Even though you're the outside, you can't control them like, oh, I told you to leave. You can't control them.
I don't.
You can encourage them,
Yeah,
but
no,
you
ma-
can't
ma-
control them because you're telling them leave that controlling relationship, and you in turn try to control them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you can't. You're not supposed to try to control you. If you
I
have
don't
friends
know
and
about-
family, you could encourage them.
I'm encourage them to be in a better situation that you're in now. Whatever you're into is not good. As you state, it's toxic. Okay, it's like you walking in your own belly acid.
Yeah, your stomach acid.
Exactly. Not gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, get out.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that. That's what I encourage them to do. Because if you stay, it's the same thing's gonna happen. It's not gonna change.
Yeah. All right, let's start wrapping up a beautiful chat. I enjoyed that. Will the audience see you tomorrow?
Yes, definitely.
Ooh! 2 for 2. Ooh!
Travel says it's not that simple.
So, Travelation to it says this not that simple, and I do agree with that because I feel like if it was that simple,
Yeah, a lot of people
then
do
a
it.
lot of people would not be in it. Do you think people like to get hit?
No.
People don't be like, oh, I'm staying because I love. Please hit me on this side. Oh, this side. Don't forget here.
once you
Don't
get-
forget here. It's not that simple.
I don't know.
It's not that simple.
I don't like to get hit, but I don't want no more hit.
So okay, when you was a kid, you wanted to leave when you was getting hit.
Yeah, I'll freak yeah.
But did you leave? That's it. Okay, but
Why-
did you leave?
Why did you
What-
leave?
why did you leave?
Why did you leave? Hold on. So let me explain that to you.
Wait.
So
Because you couldn't provide for yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you
Yes.
couldn't provide for yourself,
That-
right?
that-
Because you
but
had nothing. You had no resource.
Hold on, people. Let me get this straight. Let me cover that camera and make sure I tell them. Okay. Today, all right, I'm accepting that those whip that I got mold me.
Okay.
Okay.
But why
But-
didn't you leave
but-
when you
but-
were getting whipped?
Yeah.
What age? You got hit up to what age?
Because I couldn't even buy a sugar cane. So
Wait, what age? What was the last time you got hit?
last time,
You got hit when you was a teenager.
yes,
That's common. Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so just put yourself in that position, and as a abused man or woman,
Yeah,
all
but
right.
but
why
that
they
was a
couldn't
good
leave?
one.
but
You know what I mean?
It's a good
Think
one,
about it.
but I can't equate that as a saying.
No, but it's
No,
the
he's
same way.
just an
But
example.
You could have
Yeah.
run. You could have ran away. You could have ran away.
I did that already.
Okay, but why did you come back?
So let me
Why
explain
did you
that
come
one.
back?
Eh?
Why did you come back?
No, my aunt let me go back.
Okay, same thing. Somebody.
My
leave
mom
the-
said,
she
so
should
my
go
mom
back.
gave me a brand new bag with books. And she went and tell me, do not come here if you lose that bag. And guess what happened?
Lost back.
Lost the bag. I walk, you know where Spanish Town is, right?
Mhm.
I walked from Spanish Town to Malines Road in Kingston.
Mm.
My mom was looking for me. I was at my aunt's house, chilling for the night.
Oh, you didn't
I'm
call or anything?
No.
My aunt asked me, why are you here? I told her I lost the bag and I can't go home.
I can't go home.
She told me if I lose the bag, I can't go home.
That's it.
Wow.
Mm.
But it's not the same situation. But think about it. You being hit
Mm.
and wanted to go, but you didn't have the resources to leave.
Yeah, but
You didn't have the wait, think about it. You didn't have the maturity to leave, right? It's the same
You didn't
thing.
know better.
almost.
You know what I mean?
No, wait, it's the same thing. The person is broken.
It's almost.
It's broken.
Almost.
Right?
Almost. You,
It's not
you
so simple.
almost got me, Kern.
No, that is a
but
good one.
it's
I
not-
like that in that
No,
example.
it is not
We're
the
not
same.
saying it's the same.
It's not
We're
the
not
same,
saying,
but
we're
it's-
looking
you
at
can
the
relate-
concept.
you can relate to
it. Relate, yes, but-
yes.
Almost got me. Almost.
I think you could take some concept from it and apply it
Some,
to this.
yes.
It's like having a child who doesn't have the resources to leave. They don't leave because they're afraid,
Mhm.
right? As a child, your mom say you lose your bag, don't come home. You should go back home. Why didn't you go back home? Because you was afraid. You didn't want to be punished.
You didn't want to get beat.
You didn't want to get beat,
Mhm.
right?
No, you didn't want your mom to tell your father that you
And
lost
you didn't want to disappoint your mom.
Mhm.
So you decide not to go home.
Mhm.
It's so some things you can relate to in this case. It's like the person feel like I don't want to disappoint maybe myself or my family, like breaking this relationship, so I stay.
Mhm.
Remember, it's like some people say, sometimes when people are in marriage, they feel like the marriage is supposed to last forever. It's not supposed to be broken. So that's why some people stay.
Mhm.
I told you forever.
No,
I
no,
told you until
yeah,
death,
and
so
some-
I stay.
Yes, some men or women do that because they have seen their parents in a
Yes.
relationship
And
for
stay
so
together
long,
for so long. Yes,
So,
exactly.
yes, they do that.
Yes.
But I still not gonna condone you staying in abusive relationship.
I don't think anybody on the chat is condoning.
No.
I just
We're just
can't.
talking
I'm
about the
telling
ease
you.
of leaving. We're
Yeah.
not condoning. Nobody is
It's
saying
not
you're
easy.
being abused. Stay. We're not telling anyone to stay. We're just looking at the fact that it is not so easy for everyone.
I have
So-
two letters.
So you could.
Two letters.
So when you was getting beat,
G-O.
when you was getting beat, you couldn't say, "Mom, I want to go live with my auntie."
Why didn't you say that?
Well,
When you was getting beat.
Mom, don't beat me anymore. I'm gonna live with my aunt.
no, I love my mom, so I don't.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There is it. Because you love your mom. No matter what she does, you still love her.
Did you hear what he said?
I'm
You
not
just
gonna
drive
go back.
home that
Okay, you
point.
crazy.
I
That's it.
love
I got
that.
it. I got it.
Period.
I got it.
Problem solved. So those person that stay, how you know they're not saying I love him? That's why I stay.
No,
Huh?
you grew up now. You're a big person.
Oh, come on. Come on. I love you. Woo.
All right. Let's
I
wrap
love.
it up.
Okay, let's wrap it up. So we are going to. You want to say anything before we thank people?
Yeah, this was a really good topic.
I love that.
I like how Kern challenged me, but him still not win. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you won.
So, but that was like a good challenge for see, why didn't I do certain stuff? I get it, but I'm still have the sense of sometimes you just gotta go, man.
But nobody ever said
There's
don't
too
go.
much. I'm just saying, too much females have lost their lives. That's what bothers me. Too much females have lost their life because they just haven't seen the sign to just leave, just pack up and go.
No, they've seen the signs. I don't think anybody who's getting hit is not not seeing the signs. I believe they're seeing the signs.
They-
You're feeling the signs.
feel the signs.
You're feeling it.
You just seen it.
I agree.
You feel
They
it.
see,
You
they
feel
feel
it.
the sign.
The
They feel
signs
the
are
sign.
there.
The
But-
signs are there.
But
But
I
there
just
are-
think they should just.
But I think there are
don't
many
stay in
different
it.
factors. There are many different factors. Shorty Crazy just stepped in, but we are about to jump out. But
Shawty Crazy, you can watch this over on YouTube, okay? So if anything, no, seriously, you can watch it back over.
Shorty Crazy, don't forget to be with us next week. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sorry, but maybe she was working. But I'm glad that she came by to say hi to us. So just to wrap up, nobody is saying people in abusive relationship should stay. We're not stating that. We would never ever say that.
I get it.
We
And
are
you
saying-
guys are saying it's hard to leave.
For some people,
For some
not
people.
for everybody. Some people, you hit them once, you're out.
Mhm.
They're out. You understand?
But
And we're looking at the cases where there's progressive abuse. So start mentally, they break you. They control you financially because you're not working. And then they start the physical abuse. Usually, the cases I know about, and I'm not any expert on this, but usually those people who are really being abused physically does not start off physically. It starts out mentally.
yeah, they break them
And
down
they
mentally.
break you, and it progress over time. And when they feel like they got you in their loop good enough, they'll start hitting. And they'll hit with an apology. Usually it's a hit with an apology. Babe, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Right? And then the hits start increasing. So you date them for a year, then the hit happen after that year, right? And then you start getting hit maybe once a month. And then the frequency starts increasing. So it's more than once per month. That's how they started. Oh, when they hit you one time, you didn't react the way that
You should have reacted.
that you should react. Right?
So you let it go.
You didn't lock them up and just let them stay in jail. Or you didn't walk out and stay out. Or put them out and let them stay out. You accepted the apology. You told them, oh, babe, I understand. No! There's nothing warrants hitting. There's no understanding. Why are you hitting? Because the person who is hitting is lacking something. So they're taking that out on somebody else. It's like being in a personal prison. Exactly. That's what it is. So mentally, it's like you're captive. You're caged. Let me tell you something. If a person can get you mentally, they can get you physically. That is a true statement, whether it's good or bad.
Check out Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah. No, listen, it's I guess women can relate it to it, like who are in good relationships.
You watch the whole episode?
Yeah, we saw the entire thing. Yeah. If those women, a famous line.
I don't blame.
Look what you made me do. Exactly. Look what you made me do. It's
I
like
do
they're
not
putting
blame those women. I blame the parents.
No, you can't blame parents.
No, I'm blaming them.
Not in
no,
all cases.
no.
There was a case by
listen,
case,
you
and
need-
every
you can't
situation
say
was
that.
different.
No.
You can't
No,
do that.
watch that
You
first.
have to watch it.
No,
You have to
no,
watch it.
watch
You
it
have to
first.
watch it.
Even during
No. Watch it first,
Even though
and then you
know
come
what?
back again.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
No,
You need to watch it.
Watch
You
it
need to
first.
watch it. Don't blame. Don't
And
put
then
blame
some
unless
of
you
their
watch
parents,
it.
No.
even during some
Every
of those,
case,
watch
the
it.
cases were
allegations.
different. The cases were
Still
different.
bring them to
No, it wasn't
Listen,
like that.
Nancy,
It wasn't like that.
Watch it first,
Yeah.
and then come back.
Yes.
You don't know the whole story behind it. So watch it first, and then come back. Let's wrap up.
Yes. Oh, we've been wrapping up. Guys, it's getting hotter. All right. See what you did. Yeah, exactly. See what you did. That's what they do. The guy hits you, and he's saying to you, see what you did, or see what you made me do. But it's getting hotter, but we got to wrap it up. So, guys, thank you so much. We've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you guys. You guys, I hope, have learned something here. We saw that people walk away and still lose their lives. We see people that stay and lose their lives. It is a serious situation. We realize it is not that simple. We know about people who are educated that stay in abusive relationship. We are looking at people that lack education that stay in abusive relationship. We know people who are financially well off that are in abusive relationship, and person who are poor and lack and still in abusive relationship. So what the takeaway? It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't discriminate. If you see someone or know someone who is in abusive relationship, please help them. Please recommend some resources. You might not be the one that takes them out, but so there's the abusive shelter that will provide refuge for them, and there's other support groups. Guys, thank you.
I think I would propose when current person post this, then he put some support groups.
Yes, let's so we're gonna put the hotline, the domestic hotline. in the comment section, guys. So you please, if you're the one in an abusive relationship, reach out to them because they can provide you counsel and support. Thank you so much, wonderful people. Traveling Shinto, it says seek support. So Kevin, thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. The Traveling Shintoist, you are amazing. We love you. Thank you. Euclid, there's none like you. I love you. Over 50 and Fantabulous came by. We love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Coolie Girl, love you. Thank you so much. Debbie, my sister, love you. Crazy, Shorty, crazy, love you, sister. Don't close yet. I need to say bye to some other people. Let's see who else. David, my love, David. Junior, love you.
101 Food
David,
Travel.
thank you so much for coming. 101 Food Travel, love you so much. Love you to pieces. Thank you.
Where's my friend Maria?
Maria.
Ask Euclid and ask Kevin.
Probably
Where's
have
Maria?
internet problems.
Okay.
Who else?
Kevin was here.
Debbie. No, I said ask Kevin about Maria. Did I get everyone so far? I think I did. Let me just quickly surf through. You know, we always show love to everyone.
Yeah, we're missing some other people. Even I'm not remembering.
Are we missing? Debbie, Kevin, Traveling. Walker family, thank you so much for stopping by. Love you.
There was real TV.
Ange.
Real TV.
Yeah.
Thank you so Napathali, love you. Angie's my sister. Love you, sister. Napathali, love you.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't stop by today. Ken Rick, love you. Can't wait to see you. Junior, love you to pieces. Junior, thank you. Junior was the first one in this live. Love you, Junior. So guys, we're gonna have another hot one. If you have any recommendations on chat, send it to us, guys. If you have any hot topics or anything that you want us to talk about, let us know. Drop it, guys. Drop it. So is there anything else before we leave?
I send you some stuff, but you don't read text anyway, so
wait.
It doesn't even matter.
Okay. All right, share it with us. We gotta wrap it up. He said I don't read text, but I do. Love you. Bye. Can you say bye before you walk off?